What's good? We're here. Stock Tip Tuesday, Agent Talk. We'll get straight into it today. Straight red day looking at the market. When you look at the market, just been bleeding last 2 days coming off the weekend. Looking right here, S&P's down 1.3%, SPY's down 3%, Square down 10%. There's just a few that are on here on my watch list. PayPal 6%, Twitter 3%, Nike down 3%, Tesla hurting. Says right here, first article, Yahoo Finance, Tesla stock is getting drilled. Falls below price. It entered the S&P 500. Okay, what else? Bitcoin extends its slide, tumbling below 50,000. Just going on. And so again, when you just look at the market, all these companies are down. Really everyone hurting. With that being said, though, y'all know how I feel. Right now, the market is on sale. Essentially, the market is on sale. Okay, it's time to go shopping. Yes, sir. It's time to go shopping. For me, I was talking in the gym this morning with the guys, and when it comes to our investments, we have to realize that we are investors. Okay, at least I am. I'm an investor. I invest into the companies, not into the stock, but into the companies. Okay, so what does that mean? That means I identify companies that I believe in. I believe in the vision, the mission. I believe in the execution or the staff, so on and so forth. And I invest my money into the company itself. So not the stock price, even though that has something to do with it. So for me, and we will not waste your time, we're going to get straight to it, okay? It's Stock Tip Tuesday. I am not a financial advisor, okay? I do not get paid to give financial advice. However, I believe it's time to get right. It's time to get that wealth, okay? So these are a few of my stock tips right now. Basically, before I get in real quick, I'm moving over some money to my long-term account. I have a long-term account that I don't touch. I only add, so I never sell. And just companies that I believe in for the long run, next 20, 30 years from now, okay? Companies that I believe when Roman is my age, he will be glad that his father took the right steps with his money, essentially. And so with that in mind, you do also want to, as much as you can, utilize downtrends, uptrends to your advantage, and realize when you are entering into a new investment that you want to just make sure you're getting the best value, essentially, for your money, best bang for your buck. So one company that I have not had in my long-term account that I've been wanting to for a long time and dragging my feet is Tesla. Okay, it's Tesla. I've been in and out of Tesla for years, really. Have some in my Robinhood account, so my short-term account, but none in my long-term holding that just doesn't get touched. And Tesla just been on a tremendous run up. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking at the chart. Last 6 months, Tesla's up 61%. Let me see. Is that chart right? Let me make sure that's right. Okay, so last year, 289. Am I tripping? 289%, I believe, up. Or 289% up over the last year. So last 6 months, up 60%. Last year, 289. Last 5 years, 1,600%. What an amazing investment, okay, for someone that did. But in maximum, 16,000%. However, the last month, Tesla's down 26%. Okay, last month, Tesla's down 26%. I'm in. It's go time. Okay, so, the all-time high for Tesla is what? Let's take a look. What's the all-time high? So the all-time high, $900. Okay, $900 all-time high. And right now it's at $649. So, Tesla's on sale, okay? It's a company that I believe in a long-term vision. Even when you look at, Tesla's $200 off, okay? Tesla is $200 off right now, a share. So for me, I'm going to go ahead and get me one of them things. Just move some money over. I'm going to go ahead and, Tesla, it's about that time to get that investment in, and that's never going to get touched. That's going to Roman. Was with Sterling this weekend. Sterling brought in the Tesla. I said, oh man, it's go time. And to be able to see it, I'm just like, oh, this is what you wait for. This is what you wait for. You wait for the opportunities where like, $200 off. Let me get that. I need one of those. That's going to the long term. That's going to the vault, not touched. Shout out Sterling, by the way. This is the first episode we're putting out since Sterling. Sterling came and visited me this weekend. Not visited me, but we spent some time with him when he came to Nashville. Got some donuts, got some food. Was able to see his Tesla. It's just, I wanted to take it for a spin, but I really didn't want to touch it. So I didn't even ask him to, because it was like, man, I don't even want to mess with it. Because you just see it. It's like the technology, man. It's just, so yeah, I'm in there long term. We'll see. We'll come back to this episode maybe a year from now, see what is Tesla at. And even just kind of talking, man, there's just so many things. Tesla's investment into Bitcoin. Can we talk about this? Okay, can we talk about this? Can we talk about why this is the no-brainer investment? Everyone, okay, I believe, if you're someone of my age and you're like, man, I want wealth. I want to achieve wealth. I don't see how you don't set a goal of owning one share of Tesla for the long haul. I don't understand. You have to. Why not? Looking at, we're not even going to talk too much into Bitcoin, even though I think it's on sale a little bit. I wouldn't quite go too heavy. I would like to honestly see it drop into the 30s. I wouldn't mind that. However, with that being said, like you see right here, this article, Business Insider, 6 minutes ago, Tesla stock is now heavily tied to the fate of Bitcoin after the company's $1.5 billion purchase. So Tesla purchased $1.5 billion of Bitcoin. I wonder what the price tag. Let's see if we can find out what the price tag was at that purchase. Let's see. Okay, Bitcoin has declined by more than 20% of its recent high of more than 58,000. So Bitcoin's down 20%. So as of right now, 20% off from its high. Tesla's also fallen more than 20%. So 20% down, which we kind of just talked about. Doesn't say. I wonder what the price was. But that's very interesting, Tesla's investment into Bitcoin. Why do I say this? For people to be able to begin to pay and buy a Tesla essentially in Bitcoin. Y'all have heard me talk before. I believe in Bitcoin. I believe that the value of Bitcoin 5 years from now, 10 years from now is going to be tremendously greater than what it is now. I don't know what that looks like. But when we look back at the past, it just continued to defy the negative stigma that some people might have about it and just continue to rock and roll, okay? And so when you look at just so many things, again, I have a previous episode. Maybe I'll drop it. What I'll do is I'll drop that one in the link below or down low in the description. Definitely checking out my thoughts on Bitcoin for sure. But with Tesla investing in Bitcoin, as Bitcoin goes up, Tesla, I think I saw an article before today or before yesterday. Tesla had already made more money on their investment into Bitcoin than they had in a year from their car sales or something of that nature. It was incredible. And so for a Bitcoin, if it one day does go to 100,000, Tesla, they don't need to sell cars again. You see? And so for me, it's like, I believe in Bitcoin. I believe in Tesla. Well, now just incorporating Tesla into my long-term portfolio, I'm also essentially incorporating Bitcoin. As they accumulate Bitcoin and I'm an owner of Tesla, I am also accumulating Bitcoin. It's just a win-win, no-brainer situation. I think we're going to start to see more and more companies. There are rumors of Apple might be the next, but we're definitely going to start seeing more companies become open to, utilizing Bitcoin in regards to their operations and transactions, things of that nature. I want to say we recently saw, that it was the mayor of Miami, I believe, that came out and said that they're going to want to have Bitcoin incorporated into all of their daily living for their citizens, being able to pay rent in Bitcoin, being able to, shop with it, things of that nature. So for me, it's just a no-brainer, but I don't want to go too far into a tangent on that. So yeah, Tesla, yeah, I'm in there. Let's see who else. Let's just go back, This is just, I'm on just random, Google website. Okay, Square, long Square. We're gonna dip our toes in the Square for sure once this money gets moved over. I'm trying to see Neo. Okay, some of y'all maybe you've been waiting on an opportunity to get into Neo. Definitely buying some more of my long-term holding just to get a few. So again, this is just a few, 2, 3, 4. Nothing crazy. Neo's at $46. Last 6 months, Neo's up 200%, but the last month is down 22%. So Neo's on sale. Yeah, I'm in there for sure. Who else? Who else was I looking? CCIV. So Churchill Capital. Dang, Churchill. Is that damn? Then they hurt. Wait, is this right? 10%. Yeah, today. Oh, this chart's wrong. Okay, I'm gonna have to get back. But Churchill Capital with their merger with Lucid Motors, for sure, I would say definitely worth taking a look once it gets maybe settled. I know it took a sharp decline today. I don't know what it's at right now, but I know it's been taking a sharp decline. It's a company that I was thankful to be able to really get some good profits on based off of the rumors. But now I'm kind of looking for entry for the long term because I believe that Lucid Motors, if you don't know what Lucid is, basically they're kind of getting into the, not kind of, but they're getting into the EV market. So let's just pull it up. So, this is just, you're going on here. So I'm looking up Lucid Motors merger. You're going on Google, just basic research. This is very tangible. That's something you should be doing right now. So okay. Let's see. So Lucid just merged with CCIV to go public in a merger with Churchill Capital. So do some research on your own, bolstering Lucid's vision to redefine luxury, performance, and efficiency in the sustainable electric vehicle market. Okay, so I'm long. I think you definitely need to be wise in regards to your entry. Let the stock settle. Maybe wait for an uptrend, but that's definitely something, or definitely a company, CCIV, that I'm looking to, get in because I love the potential with Lucid Motors. Not a lot of shares. CCIV might only get an additional maybe 100, 150, $150. But if you're able to hold it, maybe 20 years from now, that 150 is worth 1,000, and that's something that Roman, whoever, could use. And if maybe you got 1,000, maybe that you big bank, and maybe that 1,000 goes to 10,000. You never know. So there's that. Again, slow playing that one. Trying to see what else that I'm long. Uber's at $53. Really hasn't dropped all too much. Uber's definitely, no brainer. Let's see. So these are just some. Let me rattle some off. So there's Uber. Who else? Apple's at 121. Another surefire one. Might get some more of those. So these are not all that I'm adding to because I have a good amount of Apple already into my long term. I'm trying to think of Peloton. Peloton definitely going to get some Peloton. Peloton's at 115. Come on, guys. Or 118 right now. Come on. Peloton last 6 months up 77%. Okay. Last month down 25%. Peloton is a no-brainer. Okay. They got so many. Lid was telling me, because my wife has a Peloton. Liv was saying how, Peloton's got so much demand that they can't even get people their orders on time because they just had no idea of the expectation, especially with COVID, that people were having to their brand. And when I just kind of see it, I actually got an episode coming out where me and Liv talk a little bit about the Peloton. Definitely check it out if you maybe been on the fence about getting one or whatnot. She loves it for sure. I need to get me some shoes so I can start getting up on there. But definitely Peloton, they just popped $3 since I said it. Now they're at 121. But Peloton, no brainer. Once this money gets in, definitely gonna get me a share of those long term. I'm trying to think what else. A sleeper. So sleeper, do your own research. PLTR, Palantir Technologies. Check it out. That's one that I want to get in there long term. Relatively young. Let's see. My computer doing? Yeah. What am I doing, bro? But I'll check them out. Something's going on with my computer. I got a new MacBook, by the way. So, hopefully we'll be able to help us get some more creative on the content side. I'm trying to think. What else? Is there any else? Those are the obvious ones, I think, for me. But yeah, I guess just an encouragement. If there's any companies maybe that you've been looking at, that you've been wanting to get into and you've been hesitant or whatever it could be, I think it's a great time. Don't go all in. The market could continue to drop a little bit. I wouldn't necessarily mind it. Y'all know I'm in it for the long game. But I do think it could be a good opportunity for us, just being wise, adding to the long-term winners, the companies that we know are going to continue to succeed. And it's just a no-brainer to continue to grow your portfolio. You know, one thing I was just looking at was my account. Like today or the last 2 days, I want to say my long-term holding account is down like 5%, 5 or 6%, which is substantial. Lost a couple $100 in, last 2 or 3 days. However, when you zoom out, to be able to be up X% over the last year, over the last 5 years, whatever it could be, just realizing like right now it's just a great time for me, for us, you that you're listening, to really start. It's prime. Like this is the perfect example right now when I've talked about like Tony Robbins, when he talks about Money Master the Game, about the stock market is the only place where things go on sale and people don't want to buy. Okay, and so for me, ignore the noise. I'm slowly accumulating. Big believer in a variety of these companies that I just mentioned. Not a financial investor, or excuse me, not a financial advisor. I am a financial investor. So again, these are just my thoughts. I think it's time to go get it. Really looking forward to 2021. My dog Drew said that his pastor said this year, what he said, this is the year of increase, the year of increase. It's time to increase. And so I'm trying to get it, man. I'm trying to get it. It's an opportunity right now to really just step into wealth. And it's just, that's it. Like, it's very straightforward. Nothing crazy. That's all I got. Like, let's tap in. But my tip of any, Tesla. I'm getting in Tesla. I will circle back right now. Tesla, let's just check the price. Tesla's at 638. 638. We will come back 3 months from now, 6 months from now, 12 months from now, see what Tesla's at. I'm in there. This is Stock Tip Tuesday. Joshua Grady. I love y'all. We out.